Fist. Uh,
But did you say we're
uh.
streaming?
Yeah, we are now.
Uh-oh. Okay. Ah.
Ooh. Okay. Yep. We are. Oh,
All right.
there we are.
Whoa.
There.
Lip block.
Oh. Uh. Uh. We haven't done this in a while. It's like I haven't seen you in like 3 months. How have you been?
I've been all right. I've been jet setting around the world like I always do because I'm a super duper playboy. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah. Yep. That's how I think of you.
Yep,
Always
just
kissing
making
the
love to the
air.
world's most beautiful women in every port of call.
Don't do that. And that's. Hey, Josh, shut up. Do you want to? Can I
Mm,
interest you in a would you rather?
yeah, of course you can.
Neat. Let me see if I can find something in this shitty deck of cards because it's really. I don't want to go back to the website that has the ones that are all the same. Let's see. Nope. Oh, these are all upside down. Uh, this is stupid, and I like it. Josh, would you rather have your most embarrassing photos posted on Facebook or accidentally fall in public and the video go viral?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Like
No,
you're having like some sort of like weird publicly embarrassing thing on the internet that you can't get
right.
rid of.
But going viral means that millions of people that you've never met see it. On Facebook, it's mostly just people you know.
I first of all, I'm not I don't think I'm that embarrassed by like
I
falling
didn't,
down.
I didn't, I
Like
couldn't
it
imagine.
happens to everyone,
Uh huh.
and like I take great pleasure in other people's like embarrassing falling down videos, but I don't think the human being that's in the video is like an idiot because they fell or whatever.
What an
And
asshole! Look at that guy not able to stay vertical.
basically, right?
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
like I kind of think that if I had an embarrassing falling down video that went viral, that's just fun for other people and possibly fun for me too. Not even a bad thing.
You could like do the circuits, man. Go to all the talk shows. That was me, Ellen.
uh,
That's right. That's who does that,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh.
Yeah. Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know. Uh, I have seen numerous talk shows at various points decide that they want to explore talking to people that have videos go viral
And
for
it's
some reason.
never done well, ever.
Well,
Is
there's
it?
no point to it, right? Like the interview always goes the same way. Like this couple had a a fairly innocuous video that, it's very sort of milk toast,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
6 million people saw it in a day.
Get them on the show, and we'll. Obviously, they're very talented, and I want to know all about their process. And their process was I hold my camera up, and my wife said something. That's it.
Right. America's Funniest Home Videos, everything is kicked in the nuts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, especially Mole Man. Fuck that guy.
What's that?
When The Simpsons had that film fest,
There's a Hans Mole Man kicked in the nuts.
I think with the football. Yeah, yeah,
What about Mothman kicked in the nuts?
yeah. Oh,
You
you don't
love
want to do that.
Mothman so
Yeah,
much.
I don't even want to joke about that, Josh.
My friend Amy showed me some Mothman video where some dudes go visit a Mothman statue, and the Mothman has got
Cake?
badonkadonk.
Yeah, he does. I've seen that statue in person. I took
You've seen
pictures.
that statue in person? Of course you have.
I took a
You're like
picture of that
you're like
ass.
I never traveled except to see the great works of art.
That's right. I'm a connoisseur.
Tressa, butt free.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Every time I go to an art museum, where's that ass?
Yeah, yeah. The only song you're listening to is Juvenile's "Back That Ass Up." I like
That's
big
not.
butts.
There you go. There it is. Yep.
What are some other ass songs?
That's it.
No, there's so many.
Okay, go ahead and name them all. I'll sit here.
It doesn't. Um. So wait, what would you rather? Falling
Mm.
down video or embarrassing photos that your friends see?
You know what? What are we constituting as embarrassing? Are we talking revenge porn? Are we talking
I
like I don't.
mean, revenge porn is like a straight up crime.
Yeah, it is. So, am I like picking my nose? Am I like
This is fascinating. What constitutes revenge porn?
oh, I
Like
think
could the threshold be low enough that if you're just like holding like what
were you going to say holding hands?
I was gonna say holding hands with someone that you don't want to be seen holding hands with,
Oh,
or like you get kissed on the cheek by someone and you're like not into it. Could that be revenge porn? Like how
uh,
low can the bar be?
yeah, Barbie. I don't think so.
Barbie.
I don't think it can go that low. I think that if you have a strong enough feeling about it, sure, but like no court is going to be like, it's
You know what?
what's up?
A friend of mine, took and posted a photo of me at the beach then when I didn't know that I was being photographed.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not like it. And I did not want it up.
Right.
I would never have thought that's revenge porn.
Right.
But like,
I
I mean, here's the thing. It's like I take my shirt off for a laugh whenever I fucking feel like it. And there
sure.
are tons of pictures of me with no shirt on all over the place. But this happened to have been one where like I was not um there was no consent.
Right. But you were
Didn't know
in
the picture was
public.
taken, didn't
You
know
were
the
in
picture
public.
was even posted.
But you were in public.
I was in public,
Here's the
but
thing.
I was at a private gathering in a public space.
Still
It's true,
public.
but I'm not a public figure. And I'm not taking part in
But
a public action. Like I'm not part of a street protest or something.
Josh, you're still in public. If you are in public, you give your right away to complete privacy as far as that goes. That's why people can post pictures of strangers on the internet that are just on the street. They knew they were going to be out on the street. They knew that people would see them. I will
What
say,
about like someone who's like what about a topless sunbather? If it's a woman,
yeah, she's still in
I-
public.
I'm
She's still in public.
topless.
Okay, but also here's the thing, Joshua. Uh,
Uh-huh. I mean, I
the
am a hot piece of meat. Understandable.
we all
Why
know this, Josh.
all eyes are on Josh.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, don't ask why. I was trying to see what states you could legally be topless in as a woman.
Oh yeah.
As you
Why?
do.
I wonder why.
For fun. And here's the law: if it is legal, it cannot be in a sexual manner, obviously, and just walk.
Topless in a sexual manner.
Yeah. As a woman, your body is sexual, whether you like that or not. All men will perceive it that way. So if you're like, I don't know, rubbing your tits and like, hey boys, yeah, illegal, go to jail. But if you're like walking around town and it's hot as hell and you just take your shirt off and it's legal in that state, that's not sexual, so you cannot be arrested for that. I mean, you can be because cops are stupid and don't know the law, but if it's legal in that state, you're fine legally. So you just sitting on the beach, a woman just sunbathing on the beach, topless, that's not illegal, and I don't think it would be considered revenge porn if it was posted anywhere. I rest my case, Your Honor.
So wait. but I still don't know the answer. Your answer to this, would you rather?
Well, we were still getting into the thick of
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
embarrassing.
We're litigating this one.
If it if it was a very not sexual photo of me topless, I would not care for that one bit. I would
But
not
if it is a
consider.
very sexual photo, you
I
would
would,
be happy
yeah.
with it.
No, I do not want any nude photos of me anywhere. Uh, Regardless, I wouldn't. I'm just saying I wouldn't think it was revenge porn if I was topless and whatever. However, embarrassing photo. I don't. I'm sure I could. Jesus Christ! I've had shows, pictures taken of. Picture. Wow! I have had pictures of me taken of me performing at or on shows posted, and I found them deeply humiliating and embarrassing, and I hated it more than anything. I'd rather go viral.
What made them embarrassing?
They were of me.
Was it like
weird
a bad
angle? Yeah,
or you felt
always.
like, your eyes are closed and your mouth is open?
It's always something weird with my face. Like, I'm always making a dumbass face, and I don't want to see a freeze frame of that. So
yeah, I make a lot of dumb faces in photos too.
yeah, and when they're candid, holy shit. So, and if you go viral for falling, okay, first off, how is that going viral? How bored is the population of Earth that they're so amused by a fall? Second, hey, maybe I could milk this for something. Hey,
Can't you just picture wouldn't you watch lots of kids wiping out on skateboards or whatever?
No, that scares me.
I guess it scares me also, but when they bounce back up and I know they're okay.
Oh, but what about the head trauma they could have possibly suffered?
It's true. And when the shot ends with a Mack truck rolling over them.
Yes, the steamroller, and they're just flat on the cement.
Pancaked.
Yeah. You could sell merch if you went viral. Even if it's the dumbest ass thing, if you're going viral, you can sell merch. So I'm going to say...
So this is like, this is a... This is a commercial opportunity is what you're looking at.
You know what? It's all about the dollar signs. You gotta get that bread. Josh, it's all about the bread.
What merch would you sell and that you think someone would buy?
Are you kidding? People are dumb as hell. They could buy a bikini with my face on each boob. And then at the bottom, the little triangle bottom, would just be like, me falling. They could buy like a t-shirt with like the freeze frame. They could buy a teddy bear with wearing a t-shirt of the freeze frame. I would be rich.
Why would someone buy that?
Because people are dumb as hell, Josh. They buy anything.
I don't know. Is that true?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a great time to mention our amazing merch store at onfiretonight.com. Check it out. You can buy bikinis with our faces on the boobs. You can buy a kimono with our faces gigantic.
Woo!
You can get a t-shirt that's sized for a doll or a teddy bear wearing a shirt.
Wow.
We got lots of t-shirts. We got mugs, glasses, bumper stickers, cool pins, so many great things. Onfiretonight.com, onfiretonight.com, onfiretonight.com.
Thanks, Josh. Let's clap it in.
Okay. What's up, everybody? It's On Fire Tonight. We are here tonight to discuss the amazing Friday the 13th, the series, Season 2, Episode 6. The episode is called Master of Disguise, and this will be your one and only warning. We are going to spoil the episode by discussing it, so if you haven't seen it already and you want to watch it before we talk about it, pause this, watch that, come back, you're back, welcome back.
What'd you think, Josh?
This was a fucking great episode. Like top
was.
to bottom, this is a great episode.
I could have gone without the fucking, but yes, I agree.
What are you talking about? Okay, so this
First
episode,
off, pulling the sheets off the bed, it's like, okay, we get it. You guys are going to get fucking nuts. Settle down.
this was more than most episodes, one where they used so much, like there was much greater artistry in both the photography and the lighting. They used like every tool in their toolkit. There were pushes with like tracking pushes
Oh my God,
where they do
yes.
focus pulls.
Yes, I love that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that, where like the background gets bigger or smaller, but the person remains like essentially the same size.
I fucking love that so much.
More facial modeling in the way they were doing the lighting. There was a lot more foreground and background stuff throughout the entire episode. They clearly used a fisheye lens when they were doing like a big reveal on the monster face. Also, the fact that they get to use creature effects and like a lot of gore stuff, that's super fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus that softcore porn scene that you were the very first thing that you brought up, as of course you would.
Yeah. Bring back the shibari.
Right, there's no shibari. Interesting. It's like, it's almost like they're highlighting it by having it be absent.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Although they do discuss shibari sort of in a sideways way. Jack goes to visit his old theatrical agent and talks about doing escape acts.
Never leave it out completely.
He shows up with his Gilligan hat and gets a headshot of some dude who apparently owns John Wilkes Booth's
shut the fuck up.
Makeup kit.
Up. Was it cursed before or after? That's all I'm asking.
Fine question.
Thank you.
Question.
Thank you.
John Wilkes Booth was not just like the biggest star in the world, but he was like the most handsome man in the world. So it's a good choice. You know, people report like he was like Brad Pitt back then.
Okay.
Yeah, he would walk in the room and everybody would be like, hey, hamana.
There'd be a mild flood all over the floor because the ladies were wet.
Jesus Christ, Tressa. Wow.
What? I was just going with your energy. Jeez.
My energy. I said hamana.
Yeah, same thing.
Not sploosh.
Okay.
Oh, we get explosions in this?
Oh my God, that explosion was crazy.
Fucking pyrotechnics. They blew up an entire trailer.
That was like, damn. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, but yes, exactly that.
So this is like, they went to town on this episode. In part because it all takes place, or mostly takes place, on the set of a movie, which is what all of these professionals all know the most about. So they get to lampoon known types of characters. And, you know, they get to sort of have their fantasy of killing people on set.
I thought it was really funny, like that first scene where they're like, well, he's not showing up. Let's like, we're done for the day. And they're like, but we didn't do anything. I'm like, well, we're done for the day. And then a matter of like a minute and the entire set is empty. Everyone just dropped everything. It was like, nah, let's go.
The dude. So like the guy who like, okay, the cursed antique in this episode is the cursed makeup kit. The guy using it is like a leading man, hunky dude who everyone is in love with, including Mickey Foster.
Oh boy.
And she goes to Bone Town with him.
Yep, they pull the sheets off and everything. They're gonna go and do it.
So
But
that
they haven't.
softcore porn scene, mostly
Uh-huh.
there's like a camera on a crane looking down at them in this obvious set
Mm-hmm.
that is lit so fucking 80s. And
Yes.
it's such a dated and specific look and style. And the fact that they like drift from them on the bed to the curtains, and then there's a dissolve, and it's now daylight outside, and we
Uh-huh.
cut back to them, and the guy's like bubbling face is starting to show again. He's got to hide.
Yeah, that shot, the overhead bed shot, is so 80s video. I it's like
Yeah.
ceiling fan POV. That ceiling fan's just like, yeah, get it. Come on,
Oh,
you
that's another
guys.
thing.
Yeah.
There are all these POV shots
Uh-huh.
in like throughout the episode. Like when Ryan breaks into his trailer, we see
That
both
scene.
Ryan's POV and we see the dude's POV. Like Ryan is searching for the stuff, and then there's like a zoom, like not a zoom, a handheld push into his face because like the dude's about to break in the door, not break in the door, he's about to enter his own trailer,
Right.
and so Ryan has to hide. And there's real energy in that handheld stuff, and it's fucking awesome.
It is. That scene really stood out because just all of the camera angles and the focus and everything, it was just like nothing needed to happen if it was just all camera. It was crazy. It was so good.
I mean, it wasn't like, you know, Evil Dead where like the
No, no,
POV
no, no,
camera
no, no,
goes
no.
for like an hour and a half through the
Right. It
woods at
wasn't
high
a
speed.
cartoonish like
But that
craziness, but
but no, but it was like that, but just like
mhm.
real quick shots.
Yeah,
And that's all
yeah.
we need it to be.
Yeah, it was great. You're making me love this episode even more.
Right? It's so fucking good.
It
Also,
is.
but like there's some weird things about
Oh,
it.
100%. I got lots of questions about this guy. What's his name? Brad Pitt? I don't remember.
Right.
He was mm, not conventionally attractive.
You didn't think he was hunky?
Oh,
I
no,
think
no, no,
I think
no. His before.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
And
before he was like a bit player with like that could only get monster movie parts.
because he had some sort of deformity or disease or something, and he had a movie magic disease. It means he doesn't have to wear makeup when he does monster movies. And when Jack went to go talk to the agent that used to work with him, I guess he was an agent, I don't know. Boy, that was a problematic conversation all around. And it was all about how, boy, these people, they sure have it rough in life because gross. And
Right. And this guy, we get so much of this dude's inner life. Like he falls in love with Mickey, although he's like a serial killer.
question
And
real
he
quick, real quick, real
yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
When Ryan's going through his trailer to try and find the thing, he finds a framed picture of Mickey. Now,
Yep.
is this a picture of Mickey or is this supposed to be a picture of the woman that he murdered in the like
That's definitely Mickey.
Yeah, right. But like how the fuck does he have a framed picture of Mickey? He met her like a day ago. What the
Right. And
fuck?
she's not even an actor on the set. She's like, okay, so they're on set because Curious Goods has been hired to
Uh-huh.
rent props to this
Yeah.
movie, which is great. That's a great idea.
Yeah, they do that in Canada all the time.
They have not established that they're in Canada, although I'm pretty sure that when they have dinner on the waterfront, that's probably Toronto in the background.
Yes, it was, but we will never know.
With the China balls all around them. There was like a lot of lighting in the
Mhm.
shots in this episode. We have those what do you call those, like stage mirror, not stage, like backstage mirror things with the lights all around?
A vanity mirror?
I guess you call it a van.
know.
Yeah. So anyway, you have that, those lights in the foreground in some shots. You have the China balls in the restaurant waterfront thing. Also, that dude he got like 25 different outfits. He had a white tuxedo, a black tuxedo.
You
He
know,
had like a preppy yellow sweater draped over his
yeah,
shoulders.
I did.
He had a very, very light tan suit. He got every great outfit
You know
that
what?
like
As a
a super
person,
movie star should have
yes, he is finally
in
getting
the
to live.
80s.
Yes, he's finally getting to live his full handsome man life, and he is going to milk every part of it. And if that means he has to buy thousands of dollars of new outfits at pennies, that's what he's going to do
And
because that's what you, I
pennies?
don't know.
What's pennies? Like
JC
JC Penney?
Penney. Yeah. Good for him. Good for him living his best life. I don't understand why the curse needed blood, though, because it doesn't usually need actual physical blood. It just needs to know that something was killed at some point.
I'm all right with it. That was super fun because we got to
Yeah.
have so much stage blood. There were multiple pools
Yes.
of like blood that ominously pools out
Yeah, yeah. Except
from
for
many,
the
many
second one,
victims.
the fucking gossip columnist. He did one of my
Let,
favorite things.
let's talk about that gossip columnist for a
Oh
minute.
boy, do we need to?
Yeah, for sure. Because basically, that okay, so that guy, he's like uh he's he's Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, if he worked at Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
Uh-huh.
He's a combination of the TMZ guy
Yeah.
and Francis from
Uh-huh.
Pee-wee.
Yeah, gross. I think the first time we meet him is after, what's his name goes to his trailer and gossip columnist guy has broken in, is just hanging out. Doesn't he ask him about the makeup kit as well? Like,
Yeah. What's up with these
why?
initials on this makeup
Oh,
kit?
yeah,
Like, that's not
what?
who you really are.
Yeah, it's an antique. Why would that be my initials, you fucking jackass? But also, you broke into my trailer and is going through my. Do they not have security at this place? What are you guys doing?
Right? Seriously.
He is such a weird stereotype of a gossip columnist. Very gay coded. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
it was.
He gets into a bubble bath to watch himself on TV.
Yeah. After.
Also, where the fuck is this? Because he's got room service being delivered to what has to be his own home.
Yes, it's confusing.
Yeah. So
Also,
he
thank
lives
you.
in a very expensive concierge building with a restaurant attached, I guess.
All those all those entertainment reporters that work and
That
live in
make
Canada.
millions of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Such a famously high paying business.
hey, one thing I'm going to do if I order champagne for my room and are going to take a bubble bath, it's going to be drink that champagne when I get in that bubble bath. And he's just like, yeah, just leave it over there. I'm going to go get wet or whatever he says. And
Tressa, again.
what? So he has a great death. I loved his death very much.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things ever, electrocution, solely portrayed by the movements of the actor. And then he has blood. The guy has blood from him. Where do you get that blood, though? Do you have to, like, puncture him and bleed him out?
I guess so. I mean, it's your murder. You get to do whatever you want.
That's
Have fun with
fun.
it.
And he's like pushing a cart with a champagne flute full of blood. Love that.
On the cart in the hall.
It's fine. It's grape juice and ketchup. Shut up. Mind your
Grape
own.
juice and ketchup?
I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Hershey syrup. Okay, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm extremely happy. Dark red Hershey syrup. It's beet juice.
Oh. Okay.
We had I went to Iceland a while back, and we had to like travel with our food, and there's like almost nothing in that country, so you like do some food shopping and then you travel with it. And we had some beets and some what's the stuff that they was it there's like an Icelandic liquor. Anyway, the beet juice and the Icelandic liquor, blood rights was the name we called it.
That's nice. I like that
Yeah.
a lot. Did you get to see the penis pants or the
Yeah.
penis museum?
It's the uh, Museum of Sorcery and Witchcraft, but
Yeah,
yes,
we all know why you're there. Come
the
on.
necropants. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
necropants.
go hours into the Northwest to go to this remote little building where that is housed.
That's awesome. And they are
Oh,
never going to run out of money.
I mean, here's the thing. I was there during midsummer, which is like the peak of their tourist time, and there's one road that goes the circumference of the country.
Yeah.
I would drive for hours without seeing another person, hours and hours. So I don't know how much of a boom time they ever have. And I was also there like not that long ago after like people have been like, Iceland's great, we should go see it. Um,
What?
so I'm just saying, like whoever runs that museum, like they also have to like be a farmer or something else.
I don't know. It's all about the merch store. I'm telling you, Josh, it's all about the merch. I don't know if that's true, but
Also, in
uh-huh.
case you're thinking about making a trip, let me just tell you, it is a recreation of necropants. They're
Oh,
not real life skinned human being pants.
why would I care? I can see a picture of them
Okay.
instead.
All right.
No, I'm saying you're right. No, I don't want to see recreation.
But Reykjavik is a really cute town. It's about the size of Gloucester, Massachusetts. So
Right,
consider that as
mm-hmm.
exactly. Consider that when you're making travel plans. If you're really into Icelandic sagas, then you can visit saga sites, which is like you get to go to a field where there used to be a farm 1,000 years ago that was burned down by people that were having like feuds with each other.
Nice.
Yeah, so I visited many of those. I went to Grettir's Island and saw where like
Um,
anyway, it doesn't matter. This
uh-huh.
was all about the beet juice, and I really took a left turn.
Wait, I got to ask you one question. Because
Ask away.
everyone I know that has been to Iceland, every single
Mm-hmm.
person has reported that, yes, you will see Bjork. Did you see Bjork?
I did not see
What?
Bjork.
You are literally the first person who has reported that to me.
I wasn't particularly on the lookout for Bjork.
I mean, no,
Um,
who is? She just is there. I
it's
don't
possible that I was not paying attention.
know.
Bjork was right next to me all along.
Oh,
I walked behind a waterfall,
mm,
which is
neat.
like fun and cool. You can like walk behind water. There are a lot of waterfalls in that country, and you can walk behind some of them.
I didn't know there were a lot of waterfalls. That's neat.
Yeah, it's a big attraction. You get to visit lots of waterfalls.
So
There are hot
where?
springs.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So you
Did
know
you
how
take a
like
little jacuzzi hot
all the
spring?
time
Nice,
they're like
nice.
everywhere. The whole country, like the country basically couldn't exist without geothermal heat. So at
That's
like every
fun.
town, it's like every town in America has a post office. Every town, there aren't that many towns in Iceland, they all have hot springs, and you can just go and it's fun.
Is it free? Because
Some of them,
it's
yeah, or like there's like a sort of pay what you wish like donation cup thing in some places. Like literally some of them are like ornate giant tubs that you get in and it's fancy, and some of them are like kiddie pools that are fed from the hot springs themselves.
see in my head you were just like sitting in a pond.
There's that too. There's
Okay.
that too. And also there's one place in Reykjavik, not the Blue Lagoon, which is whatever, which is not even a real hot spring. It's actually the runoff from a nuclear power
Oh, that's
plant.
great. That's fun.
Yeah, yeah, it's heated water from that, and they've added minerals to make it a spa. But on the other side of Reykjavik, there's a water park with like water slides and like multiple different hot spring pools that you can be in that like range in temperature, and they range from like freshwater to seawater or a mix.
Oh,
Yeah, it's extremely cool. And that is it's like a couple bucks.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.